Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Are you guys able to hear me now? Okay. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني ويفقهوا قولي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So thank you all for coming. We have seems a little bit bigger crowd than last time, so I'll just quickly introduce myself. So again, my name is Majid, and me and Brother Rehan, we were thinking of what are some programs that we can do to benefit the community. So this was one of our ideas, because we believe that moving forward, especially in the tech world and even outside the tech world, AI is going to be very impactful, both for adults and youth as well. So inshallah, we're trying to build this program, and hopefully this program is not just me doing all the lectures. We'd love to have participation from everyone else, and maybe the next one somebody else can do, inshallah. But the goal is to really help each other grow in our careers so that we can benefit from some of the blessings that Allah has given us, right? Because He's given us, unlike much of the Ummah, we live in security and peace. We have a roof over our head, and we have education at our fingertips. So we must take advantage of that as much as we can and then give back to the Ummah, inshallah. That's the goal. Okay. So having said that, the plan for today is, okay, here we are. Yes, I'll come to that in just one moment. So inshallah, the plan for today, and I'm going to walk a little bit because I feel uncomfortable sitting here, is to show a proof of concept of how we can build our own chatbot. Chatbots are becoming a very popular thing. Many websites have AI-driven chatbots, and these chatbots can do many interesting things. It's not like how it was previously, where they're all just pre-programmed chatbots. Now we have AI integrated within the chatbot able to make intelligent decisions. Okay. The technology that we're going to be using, because this is sort of a beginner's level introduction into this technology, the technologies we're going to be using is going to be low code. So you don't have to have a deep background in software engineering in order to be successful at this. But it's still very, very powerful. So we're going to be using OpenAI. Anyone know what OpenAI is? Yes? How would you define it? Perfect. Yep. They produce a foundation large language model. Retune. Has anyone heard of Retune? No. Okay, we're going to get to that. And Typebot. Has anyone heard of Typebot? Okay, good. So we'll learn some new things. Okay, so like I said, it's minimal coding, and we're going to provide it trusted sources so the chatbot is reliable. One of the downfalls of LLM models is that they're not always reliable, right? The classic example is if you ask a AI bot a math question, something like, what's bigger, 9.1 or 9.3, or 9.11 or 9.3? Many times it'll get it wrong, right? Because it's all a predictive model. Okay, so the technology stack. So Typebot. Typebot is a chat interface. So it gives us the user interface for how our chat bot will look like. Okay. Retune. Retune is a RAG database. Anyone hear of RAG before? Okay. RAG stands for. Does anyone know what it stands for? Yes. Exactly. Can you repeat that again? Retrieval augmented generation. Okay. And what that is, essentially, the LLM, so your large language model, can connect to a RAG database and retrieve important information. Okay. And then GPT-4o. GPT-4o is the large language model by OpenAI that we will be utilizing. Okay. So Retune, just to go in a little bit more detail, it's the RAG database, so it contains the sources of knowledge that we want to train this bot on. Okay. It configures the system prompt. A system prompt is the prompt that guides the chatbot on how to respond. Is it going to be polite? Is it going to say assalamu alaikum, for example? Is it going to, what sources is it going to use? All of that is the system prompt. Okay. And Retune also has the ability to connect to OpenAI. Okay, so it combines the large language model with the database. Any questions so far? Two different companies. Two different companies. Yeah, and we're going to see an example of this in just a bit. But just high level, what a system prompt is it is the prompt that the LLM will be inputted into the LLM that guides it on how it should respond internally. Well, we're going to provide it a system prompt for our own chatbot. Yep. Large language model, I believe that's my next slide. I don't know, is it getting recorded? Yes. Okay. Okay, so large language model. Brother, you asked what a large language model is, right? Excuse me if I'm coughing, just recovering from an illness. So large language model is an advanced AI model that's trained on a large number of data, large amount of data. So for example, ChatGPT, are you familiar with ChatGPT? That's trained on the entire internet, essentially, right? So that's what a large language model is. There's many of them. There's ones from Google, right? Gemini, ChatGPT from OpenAI. There's Claude from Anthropic. There's Perplexity. Those are all the foundational models, and there's tons more out there. And again, RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. It enhances the LLM's response by retrieving relevant information. So what it does, to get a little bit more technical about what a RAG is, it takes text. So let's say, in our example, we're going to train our bot on Sahih Bukhari. Okay, we're going to train it on Sahih Bukhari. We're going to train it on a few chapters of Ihya Ulumuddin, which is a famous book written by Imam Ghazali. And we're going to train it on the ICPC website. Okay, so all of that text will go into this RAG database, and what it does is it turns text into vectors and numbers, and it stores those vectors and numbers into the database. Now, if I ask a question, for example, what did Imam Ghazali say in the Book of Knowledge? The RAG database would convert my text, my question, into numbers, and go find similar numbers in the database and retrieve that, and that's how it figures out the answer. It's not that it actually understands, at least not today, but it looks for similarities, and that's how RAGs and LLMs work. Okay. So, what we're building an Islamic QA chatbot. Okay, it answers questions using Quran, Hadith, and approved text. It works within a specified rule set. That's our system prompt, a specified rule set. One of the examples is that whenever it responds, it says Assalamu alaikum. And when it doesn't know, if you ask a question about something totally random, it'll say, I don't know the answer, right? So we want it to be very, we want to be very careful in what it should answer and what it should not answer. It maintains a respectful, scholarly tone. Okay, so that's what we're building here, inshallah. Okay, so here's the workflow, how this will work. So the user will ask a question. They'll ask the question in Typebot. Typebot is a visual chat interface. Typebot will then interface with OpenAI, GPT-4, and GPT-4 will talk to Retune, right, which has the database. It'll send the data back to OpenAI, and OpenAI will send it back to Typebot, and then the user will see it. Okay? So some people may ask, well, why don't we just use ChatGPT? It can do all of this, right? Well, there's a number of reasons why. Number one, ChatGPT is not tailored to Islamic sources. It's not meant for exactly what we do. It's trained on the entire internet. It's trained on sources that say Islam is false. It's trained on sources that say Islam is true, right? So it's a vast amount of knowledge. If we want a chatbot that, for example, is just meant for Prosper Masjid, so much of that information is irrelevant, right? So that's one reason. Number two, ChatGPT we can't embed into our own website, right? We have to go to ChatGPT. This chatbot, for example, if we wanted to, we could embed it directly into our own website. Okay. All right. So let's get started. First, let me show you the end result, how this looks like, so we know what we're building. Okay. All right. So here it is, and this part always scares me because you never actually know how a chatbot's going to respond, right? Because it's non-deterministic, but we're going to try. So this interface you see here is Typebot. It's already been trained, so I'm going to ask it some questions, and let's see how it responds. Yeah. Yes, but there's a software for it, and I'm going to show you the software throughout the demo. Okay. So let's see how well it's trained on the ICP website. Okay. What time is Isha prayer today at ICP? Assalamu alaikum. Today Isha prayer is at 9:35 and Iqamah at 9:45. So that's actually a day old, because actually today we changed it to 9:30, so it's a day old. Let's ask another question. Yeah, sure. Yep. Yep. What are some of the programs and events at ICPC? ICP. Okay, so it provided me some text here about what programs and events are at ICP. Let's ask it a specific question. When is the AI Tech Night at ICP? Okay, August 15th at 7 p.m. Okay, and gave some detail. Now let's see how well it's trained on the Islamic sources. Provide me with a hadith on the virtues of seeking knowledge. Okay, so it said it's not certain about it. Okay. So it's not perfect yet. A lot of these chatbots require lots of training, lots of fine-tuning and training. Okay, but Bismillah, let's begin. So first thing I want to show you is I want you all to scan this QR code. Yes. Okay. Yes. 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 It wasn't daylight savings. It was yesterday we changed the prayer time from 9:45 to 9:30, but it told me 9:45 still. No, Isha. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, we'll get to that, inshallah. Yeah. Okay. I'll show you that. I will show you that. Yep. Yep. Okay. Well, yep. Yes. Yes. We'll go through all of that. Okay. But I want you all to scan that because this has the links to the sources. Yes? I'm sorry, I couldn't. Okay. I don't think so. Oh, sorry. Is anyone else able to access it? Yeah, okay. It seems like it's working. And what it should lead you to is this Google Drive. Okay? Yes, exactly. Okay, so it'll lead you to this Google Drive here. You want me to go back to the QR code? Okay. If you're all on the Telegram group, I could post the link there if that's easier to get it on your laptops. Okay, should I put it on the Telegram group? Oh, you don't have Telegram on your laptop either? Okay. Yes. I don't know of a better way to share that link with everyone. Anyone have a good idea of how to share that link? A bit.ly, you said? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong link here. Yeah, let me share this link here. All right, are you all able to see this? Hopefully that's easier to type than the other one. Yes, you'll need to create an account. Okay. Guys, everyone got on? Okay, good. Okay, let's show you. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to retune. Okay, retune. Let me show you this, and then we can do it together. Okay, retune. Brother, you were asking about authentication and all that, right? Okay, so here's my chatbot. Here's the system prompt, the base prompt. I remember I said I would show you an example. So what it says is, you are an AI assistant designed to answer questions about the Islamic Center of Prosper in Salina. You'll be provided with trusted reference material and information about the masjid. Your task is to answer questions accurately and respectfully using only this provided information, right? I won't read the whole thing because it's very long. And I provided examples of how to respond, to formulate your answer. Here's what you need to do. Examples of how it should respond. And then I provided it restrictions, right? So what do we not want it to do, right? Don't answer any questions outside of Islam. Don't give medical advice, legal advice, etc. Don't do any interpretation, etc. Okay? So that is the base prompt and the restrictions. Now, for authentication, what we have is, where is it? Okay. So here you can see are all the keys. So what I ask everyone to do is download or set up your OpenAI API key. To do that, because you won't be able to do much unless you have that. To do that, you have to go to platform.openai.com. Actually, here it is. /API-keys. Okay, you sign up here, and you have to provide it some seed money. So you have to provide it maybe $5 or $10. So now your key has some funds associated with it, because every time you make a request to OpenAI, it's actually going to cost money, right? But it's very, very cheap. It's a few cents. So $5 or $10 actually can go a long way for a project like this. Yes? Let's see. Yep. Create new. Yep. So name it whatever you like. Yep. You can choose any one. Default. Yep. Yep. Okay, now copy that and paste it into a Word doc because you may not be able to see it again. Okay. Did everyone get their OpenAI key? Brother, are you following along or no? Okay. Good? Okay. Yep. Yes. You shouldn't share this key with anyone. They call it a secret key because you shouldn't share it with anyone. It's only meant for your application. No, because this is a secret key just meant for an application. It doesn't have to be shared at all. Yeah. Okay. 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 So in Retune, let's go back here. So here in Retune, you could see here are all the sources that I've trained it on. And the sources are in the Google Drive. So there is Sahih Bukhari here. There are important links here. There is Imam Ghazali's book, Book 1, Book of Knowledge, and the ICP website. Yeah. Get on the same page? Okay. Okay, so now type in API dash keys. KEYS. Yep. Yes. And hit sign up if it's okay with your dad. Yeah. Okay. And create an account. And you could copy from the Google Drive. There's my base prompt there. You can copy and paste it there. Yep. Or you already did? Yeah, so you know the Google Drive link? Right there, yep. Yep. All right. Okay. First of all, did you create the OpenAI key? Okay, and then create a login for on retune.so. Logged in there? Okay. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Yeah. Click new key. And then you can put in any name here. Yes. You could get there. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, let me next. There you go. Okay, create new key. Yep. Yeah, after I'm done. And then default, and you can say test key, create, and copy that. Copy that one. Okay. Yes. Did you create a key? Okay.
In a solution where I can
So what?
IBAC, intent-based access control,
Hmm. That's a tough problem to solve.
right? Because
Yeah.
you never know what you will.
Right.
So I have to restrict, I mean,
Right.
the roles, but I
Right.
want to restrict on
Right.
intentions.
Right.
So that's what I mean. We wanted to catalog all of them.
Yeah. The challenge is it's not always 100% reliable.
It's not.
Yeah.
But at least I mean, there's a start.
Right.
You can
Right.
still protect your data rather than
Right.
losing everything.
Right. Okay. Yes.
I'm trying to create this
Okay.
difference between service account. If it's a service account, is it some
No, no. Where did it go?
Login in the number of people.
There. Yeah. Just like this. Yep.
just like this? No need for restricting.
No, and copy that and paste it somewhere. Okay. So now you have Retune. In Retune, click on prompt here. Enter the base prompt. It didn't show up, huh? Yeah, so Retune is retune.so. Go to retune.so. Has everyone? And you can copy my base prompt from the Google Drive link. Okay.
Retune prompt.
Yep. Okay, and that base prompt, copy paste all of that into Retune. Not the whole thing, just up to base prompt. And the restrictions, copy into the restrictions text box.
You mean the whole thing?
Yes. Yeah, copy everything up to where it says restrictions. In the Google Drive link, do you have the Google Drive link? Yep. Yep, copy that and go to Retune, chatbots, create chat, and you can give it a name. And yep, click that, and base prompt restrictions. Sisters, were you able to figure that part out? Retune.so. Yeah, right here. Yep. Yep. And yep. Okay. Okay. Perfect. You get your system base prompt in there? Yep. Drop that in. Okay, you're caught up. You're caught up. Yep, that's the next step. That's exactly the next step. Okay. Okay, so now create a new chat right there. Okay, and create a new chat there. Give it a name. Any name. Chatbot. Yep, anything. And then click on the chatbot and base prompt there, restrictions are there. And that's from there's a sheet on the Google Sheet that has both of those. Yeah, so copy that and paste it in there. Okay, shall we move on to the next step? Okay, next step. Huh? All right, so click on the train link here. On the right side, there's a train link. And here's where you upload your sources. This is going to be the database that the chatbot will be trained on. So if once you click on to upload a file, it's going to prompt you for that key, that secret key that you created. So if you could start that, I'd like to see. So click on, for example, upload. Click on the upload button there. Okay. Enter. Yep. No, paste your key in there. That's where I was saying you need to seed it like $5. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see the error. Just hit upload. Enter your key in there. Okay. Perfect. Now go to OpenAI, back to that platform link. That's not it. So platform.openai.com. Yep. Okay, no, that's still the wrong link. If you go to the link that I sent, it's in there. No, important links, and that one. Yep. Okay. So now you have to seed it. Click on billing, add payment details. Okay, so you have to put in a credit card. Click on usage, maybe?
I saw the usage.
It says 0, though.
No, it is usage. I did not use it.
Oh, maybe you.
I thought like
I don't know. Yeah, you have to do the payment now. So if you go to the important links that I sent.
I'm getting you exceeded your
Yes. Yeah.
okay, this is
So
Walk with one. So payment, how are you going to do payment? Even when
okay.
because you did the payments.
Yeah, but I could show the link here of how exactly to do it. Here, I'll show you. So click on the settings link. This is the original link. Okay. And once you're here, click on billing. Okay. Once you're on this page, you'll have to add your credit card. It'll be a link right here. This says add to credit balance. Yours will say add credit card. Perfect. You got it. You got it. And just put the minimum. It might be $5, it might be 10. I don't recall. You're good? Okay. You're good? Fast. Where did Amir go? Amir, you're good? Okay. What is the minimum it allows? 5?
start with 10, but you can change it.
You can change it to 5? Okay, hit confirm. Let's see if it works. Yeah. Yeah. So we've confirmed that $5 is the minimum. Okay. Yeah, add it to Retune now. And not, see, you already added it, right? You may have to try to add it again, and then it'll save, and it won't give you that error. It worked, right? Perfect. Brother?
First I have to upload start doing it.
Okay, enter that key in. Yep.
What's the key which we got it from?
Yes, yes, yes. Sisters? Yeah.
You have an account?
Okay,
Is there money in it?
okay. So, first thing is, you're going to have to go to OpenAI. No, that's not this one. That's the chat. Okay. And click on billing and add payment details. So here's where you have to put in your credit card. I think the minimum we just checked is $5. So put that in. Let's do this first, and then we can do that part. We're set up here, guys? Good. We're good, guys? If your neighbor can't figure it out, please help your neighbor. Okay, so the link, oh, you can't see it. Settings. Okay, and billing. There you go. Enter your payment details there. I like them. Sister, were you able to do it? Okay. Do you need help here? Okay, we're going to move on to the next step. As soon as the system comes back here. Okay. So next step is to take the sources that are in the Google Drive, so that's the Sahih Bukhari, then click on Open Links and add the Ghazali website and add ICP. So what you would do is, let's look at the Ghazali website here. So we copy this, go into Retune, add the URL here, and hit scrape. That adds the link. Download the PDF for Sahih Bukhari. Click here where it says upload, and that's how you upload the PDF. So download that. Yep.
Now, do we have to download, brother?
Sahih Bukhari.
Here?
Yep.
Oh, that's why it's asking me a PDF.
Yep.
But
So
I can scrape it here as well, right?
how do you scrape?
Like, I mean, I gave the URL here and I started this.
Yes.
It is basically embedding all that information.
Yes, that's not the PDF though. That's a HTML page. The Bukhari was a PDF.
I have to download that now.
Yeah, and that's on the Google Drive. It's on the Google Drive. Yeah, scrape it. Yeah, grab the PDF from the Google Drive. If you figured it out, please help your neighbor. You figured it out, Hamza? Download? Oh, you already downloaded it, okay. So go back to Retune. Okay, hit upload. And find that file you just downloaded. Yes. Let me finish up with him. Yeah. Perfect. You're good. Now grab the two links from the important files. Okay. These two links here. Yep. Yeah, one at a time. And go back into Retune. And go down, and go down. Drop the link in there. And hit scrape. And do the same thing. Yes.
So that's the connection.
Retune and OpenAI.
Okay.
Yes.
But it will be the first after that you can upload anything.
Yeah, now that it has the connection, you're good. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So can you do it without the are you
No. It'll look it up in its database, send the response to OpenAI. OpenAI will formulate a response, send it back to Retune, send it back to the user.
So
Yeah.
basically OpenAI
Yes, it's the brain.
and base and the data will also
The data stays in Retune. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I'm going to help the sisters. I'll be right there. Okay. So you got the payment details in there? Perfect. So now, hit train, upload, enter in that API key that you saved. Remember that? ICPC, capital, all capital, G, capital, guest, ICPC guest. Okay, yep. Perfect. Okay, so now upload the files that are in the Google Drive in here. Do you have that Google Drive open? Okay, yeah, you probably need it over here. I can share the link again, so you can pull it up. Okay, let me pull up the link and then I'll come back. Where is that? Okay, that's the link to the Google Drive. Yes. Yes. Yep. Yep.
Extract the information, sends it to OpenAI,
Yep.
and then it synthesizes and breaks it down,
Yep.
and then it actually sends it back.
Yep. Exactly.
The entire database will not go to OpenAI.
That's as far as I understand it. Retune is a closed system. We don't know 100% what it's doing unless you build your own. But that's what I would assume.
Because there will be a lot of information.
Yeah.
If it all goes to LLM,
It'll get expensive.
do that, but I don't know how it actually.
Right. Right. Okay. Yes. 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 Yeah. Sister, were you able to copy the link? The link? Just open up that link in the browser. Yeah. Do you need some help, sister? What's that? Their sources? Okay. Yeah, upload Sahih Bukhari, upload the 2 links. Okay. And now you're 90% done. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So what we're doing is we're telling the bot that you can only talk about these sources. You've been only trained on these sources. Okay, now it's going to go back to the LLM, and the LLM will formulate the response, but because of your prompt here, your prompt is telling it that you can only respond if it's related to the sources that we've uploaded. Uh, Yep. Yes. Okay, an embedding is a specific type of model, AI model. And what an embedding model is it takes your text and converts it into a vector database, essentially, right? And it provides semantic meaning to it. So it tags it with metadata so that when you do a search, it knows what this is about, and it could properly find it later on. Yeah, it's a database, but it's an AI model on top of it. Yeah. About what an embedding is? Yeah, so an embedding is a specific model that a RAG database uses. So before it doesn't just save the data in the same format which it received. It doesn't save a PDF. What it does is it converts it into a format that's very specific to a RAG database. It's called a vector database. So an embedding model does that conversion, and it provides it semantic meaning, right? So it'll tag it in a way that's specific to a RAG database so that it knows that this is about prayer. And every single hadith about prayer will be in the same place in the RAG. That's a very high level understanding. It organizes it, exactly, yes. Okay, so the next step is go to your API link here, and I want you to copy this ID. Yours will probably be different than mine. Copy and paste that into another file. Yep, copy that ID. You see that where it starts after /chat? Okay, copy that. Yes. Yep. Yep. File type not supported.
No, here maybe it's already.
Not going. Yeah, yeah, you did it. Yeah.
Okay, just I wanna know.
Next step is. So did you upload the links too?
Yes, I did.
You uploaded the links here?
No.
Okay. So if you go back to here, important links, and see these two links, copy one at a time into here. Yep. Okay, everyone copy that link or that number, that ID? Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to go to typebot.io. Okay? Typebot.io. Okay? And click Get Started for free. Good? Okay? Create your account. Create a new typebot. Okay? Oh, you could choose anyone. Other. Yeah. Okay. Caught up? Okay. So what you could do, go to the drive, and there's a link to a typebot setup in the Google Drive. Okay. Yep, that JSON file. Okay, copy that whole file and go to typebot and hit import. Yep. Oh, yeah, you could download it, yeah. what I'd like you to do is go to the Google Drive and download this file. It starts with typebot. Download the JSON typebot. And what that is rather than you building this typebot from scratch, you can use mine. Okay? So download that typebot file there. It starts with typebot, ends with JSON. Download that, and then import it, exactly. Download it, and then it'll ask you, go into typebot, and it'll import it for you. I hope. I think I made it too complicated, actually. Yeah. Just download it. Oh, how would you get it? I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you. First, just download it. Okay? Sisters? Perfect? Okay, that means you already did it. Yeah, you're good. You're good. So now, yep, you're good. You're good. So now go to typebot.io. Typebot.io. Okay. Did everyone import it? Yes? Okay. So once you import it, it looks like this, right? Good. So that means you're 90% there. So let's talk about what this is. Okay? So this is essentially the conversation flow. So what I'm saying here is, first we're going to provide the user with this prompt. The response to that prompt will be saved here. Then what this prompt here is saying is it's going to be sent to Retune. Okay? So whatever you type is going to be sent to Retune. This is an API call to Retune. Okay? And it's just a big circle after that. You send it to Retune, it sends you the response. You send the next one back to Retune, it sends you the response. There's one change you have to do. Yes, brother? Yes, yes. Yes, to provide the final response. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Over there. Yes, you need to create an account. That's not typebot. This is it. Okay, and get started free. Create your account.
With the Google or GitHub?
Whatever you have. Do you have Google?
No, I have GitHub.
You have GitHub? Well, you're a coder then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go to use GitHub. Okay. So did you create an account?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where. Oh yeah. So you could hit skip. Yeah. Perfect. Now go to the Google Drive. Yep. Download. Click the plus sign. Start from import a file. Import that same file. Yep. And you're good. You're caught up. And if you could help her now.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Last step, and then we're done. Adhan? Okay. I created it. Yeah. Yes. Last step, okay? So click on where it says group 3. Okay? After chat, look at this URL here. After chat, what does yours say? Retune ID. Replace that with the one I just gave you, the one you just copied. Yes. No, keep the thread ID. Just replace the word retune ID in group 3 and group 4.
And after that, what is there? Like, at the end of this, is there anything followed by?
No, that's it. Yeah.
So what should I do with which one?
Retune ID.
Go to the group 3.
Brother, can you help him? Okay.
And change the where the third one?
Yeah. So go to the third one, click that.
Click this.
Yep. Look at that URL there. Look for the word retune ID. And replace that with the ID you just copied. No, just the ID.
So do we need to test the request after this?
Yep. Now you're done. It's not working? What is it saying?
404. Pretty much everybody getting 404.
Okay, go back to retune.
Oh, you have to copy the whole thing. The new thread is missing.
Yeah, you need the new thread. Yeah,
But he had the new thread, but he also has a subthread.
You could copy this entire URL.
Yeah, that could be better. Because this
I was trying to make it easy for you, but maybe I made it complicated.
has a so on it. It doesn't have so there. If you see this, right? It
Doesn't-
into the so, but if okay.
It does, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe let me see.
Okay, look at mine and see if you did anything different. Okay. Okay, look to see if there's anything different in mine versus yours here. Okay, does that all look the same? New thread? Yep. Do you have these IDs here? This is in the header. One moment. Yeah.
So this is the value we can
Yeah. Is that the right ID?
C6. Okay, let's ending with C6. Oh, it's a different. Maybe
Yeah,
your
yeah,
ID.
yeah. That might be mine. Okay. So
Okay, so everybody has to update that.
and then try that, and if that works for you, then you can help everybody else. Okay. So it's better.
Please sign in.
All right. I think we need to break for Maghrib here. Yeah. Inshallah. Yeah, he's gotten further. Brother has gotten further. We can address it afterwards, inshallah. Then we're done. Then everything works. Okay. So let's take a break for Maghrib, inshallah.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله